COVID, hey? Is what it is. Now, the funny thing is, it's actually quite scary how many people ask, where did you get it from? Well, if I knew, I probably wouldn't have gone there, would I now? I mean, you try and trace back and say, okay, cool, this is the day I first started it, so let's go 5 days back, where was I? But I don't know. It's a strange thing to say. So I think, what is today, Monday? I think about Friday. Wednesday, Thursday last week was kind of not bad. A little bit just like maybe body sore, but it could have been from training. A little bit of cough, but there's a flu around. And then I think it was on maybe Thursday, Friday. In the day I felt something's not right. Hey? So a little bit of a cough, but I mean I've always have a cough. It's always a little thing. Body became, when you're about to get the flu and your skin is like sensitive to the touch. And it's like cold skin, and when you touch it, it's like, So I took my hand and I ran it through my hair, and my scalp was like, and I thought, is this it? Combined with a little cough, body sore, but I did train very good deadlifts a couple of days before. I'm proud. So this is, what was this, Thursday? Friday in the day, same thing, but nothing too bad. Like I literally didn't feel too bad. Sitting watching TV, working through friends again. And then this big fuck off train came and it just hit me square in the face. Yeah. Tank dramatically, right? So, like literally, that was probably the worst. I wake up in the next morning, feel okay. And it's strange because it goes up and down and up and down and up and down. Like sometimes you're feeling okay, and this is just to think, I've got this thing. You don't. Anyway, so here it is. I don't know how long I've had it. I was funny enough. I checked my heart rate on my watch, like for sleep and recovery and stuff like that for training. And normally my heart rate's between like 45 and 55 during the evenings. And there was a stage I came back from Iceland, I think it was like 2 weeks, where my heart rate was like averaging 85, 90 in the evenings. I didn't feel it, I was asleep, right? But maybe I had something then. Maybe this is the end of it. I don't know. Here's the thing. So then, and it happens towards the end. It starts okay-ish in the day, and as the day progresses, you just go down and down and down. Latest there's this cough. So other people, my sister has it. A lot of people have it. And it's funny, everybody has different symptoms. That's why it's so fucking hard to say this is it. But yeah, it's not great. But there was a couple of people, I did a Q&A on my Instagram, I don't know, a day or two ago. And people asked, like, are you gonna, I'm trying to like paraphrase, like, are you dejected and down that you have it, and what are you going to do? I'm like, fuck, you know what? It's a choice. I'm choosing not to be a miserable bastard. It's not hard. You don't have a choice. I can either be miserable and be a moany little bitch, or you just take it for what it is and move on. Monitor your symptoms, make sure it doesn't get worse, and move on. Why should I go negative? I'm trying not to. It's tough though, because just yesterday we heard that a close friend is now on a ventilator in hospital, which is bad. ICU, machine to help you breathe, and not much older than me, so I don't even fucking wake up call that shit, eh? So I suppose your mind does play games, like lay here on the couch coughing your lungs out, and then no shit like that's going on. It's fucked up. And then Instagram, like I'll go on Instagram in waves. I'll go and answer like some questions, and I think, I'm gonna sleep now. I've been sleeping a lot. I don't sleep a lot. I've been sleeping a lot. But then you get messages, right? So in my Q&A, as you guys know, I did my first Pfizer vaccine just before I went to Iceland. I was supposed to get the second one literally just before I went, but they changed the rules. So I was going to go end of last week, but feeling like a little symptomy, I held back because you can't get it while you're sick. So, so that's why I went for a test. If the test was negative, I would have gone. This is, I don't know, Friday or Saturday last week. But if the test was positive, obviously come home and that's it. So then I start getting messages from random people. I suppose you follow me, but still, like the only thing it is, it's dangerous. And what was the other one? Oh, it doesn't work and it's dangerous. That's the message. So I'm like, sorry, hi, what dangerous? The jab. Each to his own. I mean, I think the anti-vaccine people are stupid and idiots, but that's just me. Then I get a message from someone else who says, and this shit's real, hey, who said on Instagram, you guys are phenomenal. The little community we have is just fucking amazing. And this lady said to me, stay safe and do the whole thing. And her mom and dad just died from COVID and they refused to get the jab way back when they could. Kind of makes you think, doesn't it now? Then, and this is just when I started feeling a bit shitty, I've been writing quite a bit of blogs because we've been quarantined at home. What's it called? Lockdown and quarantine. But lockdown is at home now. And last night our president said, no, another 2 weeks. So until the 25th of July, we're still in lockdown. Basically, I'm going to go to Kenya, not having gone anywhere outside of my house. But I've been using the time to do a bit of content, blogs, podcasts, videos. I'm going to be doing more this week as soon as I can sit upright for long enough and not feel that I want to fall down. Gotta make it. You can't take this shit too seriously, man. Stay safe, but at least just have some sense of humor. Mentioning that, so last week I posted a blog, Iceland in winter, Iceland in summer versus Iceland in winter. Okay, and it's basically a three-part where I compare the differences in what you can photograph in summer and in the winter in Iceland. Right? This is one of the comments I get. I love this shit. So the comment, which I've subsequently, I'll tell the story. My favorite bit about this trip was the way Gerry illegally and corruptly jumped the queue to get a vaccine so he could go on a photography trip. Here's the best part. Depriving a vulnerable person of an opportunity that might have saved their life as SA entered this horrendous third wave, and then he boasted about it online. Literal scum of the earth. But, I then reply, not on the blog, privately I send this person an email, whose name is apparently Sarah Sweetly. Hi Sarah, trust you are well and thanks for your comment. That said, I find it quite sad that you jump to conclusions and throw around words like illegal and corrupt without knowing the full story. I deprived a vulnerable person of an opportunity? You actually believe that? Because if you do, then you have zero awareness of the situation and how some people deny their opportunity and how others, regardless of their age, just sit at home waiting for the vaccine to fall in their lap rather than making an effort to get it for themselves. I'll be more than happy to have a conversation with you around this, but if you're going to stick to your opinion without knowing the facts or both sides of the story, then we can just agree to disagree and move on. Have a great day, G. Guess what? It's a fake email address. Fuck. I'm scum of the earth because I got a vaccine because I had an opportunity. I literally went out into the street one day and I fucked some old lady up in the street. I beat the piss out of her so I could get her vaccine. You're right, Sarah. That's what I did. I fucked her up so badly. You know what? This is pathetic. It's a local person because I can see the IP address. Vodacom.co.za. This is probably off a phone. I've got it. I can see where, but hey, there are people who don't want the vaccine. Other people have this defeatist attitude where they just sit at home waiting for someone to say, you must come now. I know people 40, 50, 60, 70 plus years old. It wasn't their time to get the vaccine, but they went out of their way. Because if you go to certain vaccine stations towards the end of the day, and you speak to someone and you explain your situation, if it's that dire, you couldn't have gone through a doctor that it's that dire that you're about to die. If you sit at home just waiting, I had an opportunity and I took it. I'm not sorry about it. Didn't do it for my photography trip. I almost missed that trip because of it, but it would have been okay. I did it for me. I did it for my friends and family, my clients, because it's the right fucking thing to do. Silly bitch. And then people would write messages, oh, it's dangerous. And so, I mean, I just wrote back to whatever his name was. No, it's fine. You know what? You do you. You just do you. And boasting about it I boasted about it online. No, you dickwad. I was sharing it because I was quite proud of it and I was happy about it. That's why. But your dogma, your anti-vaccine dogma that you guys all believe in so badly, there are people dying. This one lady's parents didn't want to take it. They died. You know what? I shouldn't even take the time to write that email back to this person, but the email didn't go through. But trying to be nice about it. It's sad, eh? It's just fucked up, this whole thing. See, even now, energy goes up and down, up and down. Ooh. Probably go and sleep a little bit more. Here's the thing. I didn't sleep well at the best of times. I've had nights now where I've slept like 9.5, 10 hours. If you know me, that's a lot. I normally sleep between 4 and 5, and I'm sweet. But yeah, this has been just looking at this illegally corrupted. A vulnerable person might say their life, horrendous third wave. Posted about it online. I think I've blocked about 20 people now. Anti-vacciners. Well, listen, Sarah, just to finish that up, thank you so much for taking the time to go to the blog and leave a comment. It's great for SEO, search engine, so more people can see my work. Sweet. Anyway, COVID, what a bitch, hey? All going well. All going well. I'll be going to Kenya in just under 2 weeks' time. So the plan is this week, obviously work from home because we're in lockdown. Take it easy, can't train. Not allowed to. I won't. Try and sleep and get some work done in between. And then I'm looking at, depending how the symptoms go, towards the end of the week, like Friday, Saturday, if I'm feeling better, I'll go test. Otherwise, I'll go and test on the next Monday, just a rapid test. Oh, this is funny as well. So I get this thing, which says positive, my little test thing at the bottom. Yeah. So then people come and say, oh no, but are you sure you don't have a false positive? Because this test is not good as that test, and maybe you should have done this. You're all fucking doctors suddenly. Really? I could have written the fucking math test and I would have known it's positive. It doesn't matter what it was. Rapid PCR, fucking geography test. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. I could tell you the answer before I went. But I needed to know for sure again because I can't fuck around with it because I have a business that revolves around me working with people, so I can't take chances. Anyway, so what was I saying? The one thing, and I don't know if this is a symptom, but I think they call it brain fog. Is it brain fog? Now, I don't, normally I'm pretty sharp, say so myself. But there's times here when you wake up and I'm like, I'll go downstairs and have like a handful of tablets or something, and I'll get like Coke Zero, I'll come up to the TV and I'll kind of settle in again, and I'm thinking, didn't I forget something? There's like a, it's almost like a, what is it almost like? Like a bad hangover. No, not that. It's like you didn't get sleep, even though you've been sleeping a lot, and your brain's trying to stay up, catch up. But it doesn't always. Anyway, looping back. See, like right now, what was I saying? Oh, so if my results, if my symptoms are better by Saturday this week, I'll go and do a test again then. If I'm negative, sweet. If not, then I'll do it again on Tuesday because I think I'm flying to Kenya on Thursday or Friday next week, so 2 weeks from now. So just to kind of manage that process. And then look, I did it the other night when I couldn't sleep. I woke up hot, sweaty, and I then started Googling symptoms and how long you should wait. And 0 to 2 days is this, and then up to 5 days is the contagious period. And then at day 7, which my day 7 I think is tomorrow, if I didn't have it before, if I started off with very mild symptoms and then it jacked up, tomorrow's my day 7. So from day 7, apparently, it goes one way or the other. Either you feel better or you fucked. So, see, there it is again. It's like I'm talking too fast and my brain's waiting to catch up. Oh, I was laying in the evening and Googling all the symptoms and what and how, because the reason I tested first was you can't get the shot while you're vulnerable or symptomatic, right? Good Lord. If you ask 10 websites what the details are of a specific thing regarding this, you'll get 200 answers. That's what makes this so challenging. It really is, because if I speak to all the people around me who also have it, friends, colleagues, whatever, family, they all feel different things. They all feel different things. But yeah, so I'll probably then, if I test, because there's a thing, some people say you're going to wait a week, others say 3 months after testing negative, after you've had it, until you get the vaccine. So I'll speak to my doctor. He's been seeing me since I was a little boy, so I'm going to go with him. And if I can get the jab before I go, that's cool. Otherwise, I'll wait until I come back. Yeah. People ask if I have the Delta variant. I don't fucking know. Actually, it doesn't say on here. Whatever they tested for, I have that. You know, the questions around this thing can be interesting sometimes, hey? It's like, what? Anyway, geez, I went into a proper coughing fit last night. I was listening to music outside just to kind of get a bit of fresh air. Not cold, warmly dressed. Fuck. Oh, just like a full-on barrage. Anyway, what the time? Time is 7:15. I'm gonna finish the coffee. Probably go and sleep for a little while longer, lay down, have a shower, get dressed for work, which is up here in the office. Brush my hair, even put some deodorant or something on just to feel better. Mental thing. And then I'm going to try and create some content. I'm going to try and do a podcast or a blog or anything like that. I think keeping busy is also a big deal. I know you might feel fucked up and everything, but just something normal. I think it's a mindset as well. And don't come at me and say, yeah, about this, that, the other, each to his own. That's what works for me. Messages, direct messages, get some of that done, scroll through Instagram, record a blog. Like I said, I'm talking my blogs because it does speech to text recognition. And it's like when I do it like that, because when I type pretty quick, but my brain's much quicker. So by the time I've typed what my brain thought, it's gone already. So then my speaking it works better for me. So that and blogs. I might not do tutorial videos this week, but I'll see how it goes. Anyway, that's it for now. I don't have a question of the day. Hey, question of the day. If you have any questions about this thing, symptoms, whatever, leave them in the comments. I'll answer everyone. It gives me something to do later today. Anyway, you guys have a great day. Stay safe out there. I really appreciate all the messages and support and everything. But please stop asking where I got it from, because I don't fucking know. Here's the thing, though. Sorry. Like, my sister got it. Also, like, I think she's a couple of days ahead of me. It's a race. And she was also at the doctor. And at the doctor, there's a lot of sick people sitting there. Isn't that satisfactory to like not getting it. I don't know. Anyway, okay, I'm gonna go. You guys stay safe, and yeah, if you have any questions for the day for me in the comments, anything about this COVID thing, and then I'll go from there. Have a good day, guys. I'll chat to you tomorrow. Bye.